Well, welcome. What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the What's Up Show. We're we dive deep into stories behind culture, history, and the games people love. Today's episode is cricket, the gentleman's game that conquered the world. Takes us from the rolling fields of the 16th century England to packed modern stadiums buzzing with millions of fans. So grab your bat, your sense of curiosity, and maybe a cup of tea because we're about to crack open the story of cricket. And on today's show, I have Shania. Shania, can you go ahead and introduce yourself today?
Absolutely. Hey everyone, I'm Shanida and I'm excited to be here on the What's Up show. We're going to dive into all things cricket today and I can't wait to get into the fun details with you. Thanks for having me, Billy Boy.
All right, and thank you. All right, can you go ahead and read section 1, Origins of the Game?
Of course, I'd be happy to. So let's jump right in. Section 1, Origins of the Game. Cricket actually began way back in the English countryside around the 1500s. It started out with shepherd boys who were just hitting balls made of wool or rags using their crooked sticks for herding sheep. By the 1600s, it had become England's favorite pastime. So much so that it even annoyed the church because people were skipping Sunday services just to play. So that's how it all got started.
All right, can you read section 2, Equipment and Field?
Absolutely, and let's move on to section 2. Section 2, Equipment and Field. To play cricket, you're going to need a few key pieces of gear. You have a bat made of willow wood, a hard leather covered ball that can be red or white, and of course stumps and bails that form the wicket. You'll also have protective gear like pads, gloves, and a helmet because that ball can really fly. And the game is played on an oval field with a 22-yard pitch right in the center when all the action happens.
All right, very good, Shania. You're doing a good job.
Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. We're making a great team here. Let's keep the ball rolling and dive into the next part whenever you're ready.
Well, let's keep the cricket ball rolling. All right,
Absolutely.
read section number 3,
You
how the game works.
All right. Let's jump into section 3. Here we go. Section 3, how the game works. In cricket, each team has 11 players. One team bats while the other team bowls and fields. The batting team's job is to score runs by hitting the ball and running between the wickets, while the bowling team tries to get the batters out. Once 10 players are out, the team switch roles. And that's the basic flow of how a cricket match unfolds.
You know, I know a lot of people in the world play cricket today. And cricket is huge in India and in England. It's huge in Australia, Pakistan, South Africa, West Indies, New Zealand, Sri Lanka, and Bangladesh. It's the second most watched sport in the world after soccer. Can you go ahead and read section 5, top 3 cricket players of all time?
Absolutely. Let's jump right into section 5. Section 5, top 3 cricket players of all time. So the top 3 legends are often considered to be Sir Don Bradman from Australia, who had a mind-blowing batting average of 99.94, Sachin Tendulkar from India, known as the Little Master, with over 34,000 international runs, and Sir Vivian Richards from the West Indies, who brought pure swagger and dominance to the game in the 1970s and 80s. These are the giants of cricket history.
All right, in section 6, there's 19 things that people don't know. I would like for you to first read the 19 things in English, and then we're going to translate it into Hindi. Go ahead and read the 19 things people don't know about cricket.
Absolutely, I can do that. So let's start with the 19 things people might not know about cricket. Section 6, 19 things people don't know about cricket. First, the earliest recorded match was actually played in 1646. The first international match was between the USA and Canada in 1844. Cricket was even in the Olympics once, back in 1900. And there's a famous rivalry called the Ashes between England and Australia that started in 1882. The longest test match actually lasted 9 days in 1939 and still ended in a draw. Some players have even died from being hit by the ball. And women's cricket dates back to the 1740s. The word cricket might come from a Dutch word meaning stick, and there's even a cricket ground in Antarctica. Though no fans are out there, the smallest cricket ground is actually on a frozen lake in Switzerland. And fun fact, the fastest recorded ball was bowled at over 100 miles an hour by Shoaib Akhtar from Pakistan. And there you have it, 19 interesting facts. Now let's get ready to translate that into Hindi.
Can you translate it into Hindi, please?
Absolutely, let's do that. Translation mode activated. Zidor, अब मैं से हिंदी में बताता हूँ. Section 6, क्रिकेट के बारे में 19 बातें जो लोग नहीं जानते. सबसे पहली बात, सबसे पहला क्रिकेट मैच 1646 में खेला गया था. पहला अंतर्राष्ट्रीय मैच अमेरिका और कनाडा के बीच हुआ था. क्रिकेट 1900 में ओलंपिक्स में भी खेला गया था. इंग्लैंड और ऑस्ट्रेलिया के बीच जो मशहूर प्रतिद्वंद्विता है जिसे द एशेज कहा जाता है वो 1882 में शुरू हुई थी. सबसे लंबा टेस्ट मैच 1929 में 9 दिनों तक चला और फिर भी ड्रॉ रहा. कुछ खिलाड़ी गेंद लगने से गंभीर रूप से घायल हुए हैं और महिलाओं का क्रिकेट 1740वें दशक से खेला जा रहा है. क्रिकेट शब्द शायद डच शब्द क्रिक से आया है जिसका मतलब है लकड़ी की स्टिक. एंटार्क्टिका में भी एक क्रिकेट ग्राउंड है, हालांकि वहां दर्शक नहीं है. सोसियोलन में जमी हुई झील पर सबसे छोटा क्रिकेट मैदान है. सबसे तेज गेंद पाकिस्तान के शोएब अख्तर ने डाली थी जो 100 मील प्रति घंटे से भी ज्यादा की रफ्तार की थी. Translation mode off. All right, there you go.
All right, you speak Hindi pretty good. All right, in section 7, we're going to play the cricket quiz time. All right, folks, time to see how well you've been listening. Grab your mental bats, and here we go. Janaya, can you read question number 1?
Absolutely. Let's jump into quiz time. All right, here's question number 1 for everyone listening. Question 1, cricket originated in which country? A, India, B, England, South Africa. All right, take your cups and let's see how everyone does.
All right, go ahead and write your answer down. We're going to have 10 questions. So you should have your paper number from 1 to 10 and go ahead and put an A or B or C. All right, the correct answer is B, England. Can you go ahead and translate that into Hindi, please? Janaya, can you say the answer in Hindi?
Oh. Absolutely, let's do that. Translation mode on. बिल्कुल. तो अपना जवाब लिख लीजिए. हम कुल 10 सवाल पूछेंगे. तो अपने कागज पर 1 से 10 तक नंबर लिख ले और हर सवाल से A, B या C में से एक चुने. और सही जवाब है B, England. There you go. Let's keep going with the quiz.
All right. Question number 2. How many players are on a cricket team? Is it A, 9, B, 10, or C, 11? Which one do you think? All right. The correct answer is 11. 11 players. Can you go ahead and translate that into Hindi, please?
Absolutely, let's do that. Translation mode on. बिल्कुल. तो सवाल नंबर 2, एक क्रिकेट टीम में कितने खिलाड़ी होते हैं? क्या ये A 9, B 10 या 11 है? आपका क्या ख्याल है? और सही जवाब है 11, यानी 11 खिलाड़ी. There you go. Let's keep the quiz rolling.
Thank you. Question number 3. What are the wooden poles behind the batsman called? Is it A, stumps, B, pegs, or C, posts? Go ahead and put down the correct letter. Which one do you think it is? And the correct answer is A, stump. Shania, can you translate that in Hindi, please?
Of course, let's do that. Translation mode on. बिल्कुल. तो सवाल नंबर 3, बल्लेबाज के पीछे जो लकड़ी के खंभे होते हैं उन्हें क्या कहा जाता है? क्या वो A stumps या bags या C posts है? सही उत्तर चुनिए. और सही जवाब है A stumps. There we go. Let's keep going with the quiz.
Question number 4. Which format of cricket can last 5 days? Is it A, T20, B, 1 day, or C, test match? Go ahead and write down your answer. Which one do you think it is? And the correct answer is C, test match. Shania, can you go ahead and read that in Hindi, please?
Absolutely, let's do that. Translation mode on. बिल्कुल, तो सवाल नंबर 4 का सही जवाब है सी, टेस्ट मैच, यानी वो फॉर्मेट जो 5 दिनों तक चल सकता है वो टेस्ट मैच है. There you go. Let's move on to the next one.
Question number 5. Who is known as the Little Master? Is it A, Don Bradman, B, Shaquem Tinkler, or C, Brian Lara? Go ahead and mark your paper.
All right, let's see who the little master is. The correct answer is B, Sachin Tendulkar. Now let me go ahead and translate that into Hindi for you. तो सही जवाब है B, Sachin Tendulkar, जिन्हें little master के नाम से जाना जाता है. There we go. Let's move on to the next question.
And number 6, what is the length of a cricket pitch? Is it A, 22 yards, B, 25 yards, C, 30 yards? Which one do you think it is? Mark your paper.
All right, let's give everyone the answer to that one. The correct answer is A. A cricket pitch is 22 yards long. Now let me translate that into Hindi for you. Translation mode on. सही जवाब है A. Cricket pitch की लंबाई 22 yards होती है. Translation mode off. There we go. Let's get going with the quiz.
Question number 7. Which rivalry is called the Ashes? Is it A, India versus Pakistan, B, England versus Australia, or is it C, West Indies versus South Africa? Go ahead and mark your paper now.
All right, let's get that answer out there. The correct answer is B. The Ashes is the rivalry between England and Australia. Now let me translate that into Hindi for you. Translation mode on. सही जवाब है B. Ashes England और Australia के बीच के प्रतिद्वंद्विता को कहा जाता है. And there we have it. Let's move on to the next question.
Question number 8. What colored ball is used in night matches? Is it A, white, B, red, or C, pink? Go ahead and mark your paper, please.
All right, let's give the answer to that one. The correct answer is A. A white ball is used in night matches. Now let's go ahead and translate that into Hindi. Translation mode on. सही जवाब है A. रात के मैचों में सफेद गेंद का इस्तेमाल किया जाता है. And there we go. Let's get going.
And question number 9. What's the maximum speed recorded for a cricket ball? Is it A, 80 miles per hour, B, 90 miles per hour, or C, 100 miles per hour? Go ahead and mark your paper now.
All right, let's reveal that answer. The correct answer is C. 100 miles per hour is the maximum recorded speed for a cricket ball. Now let me translate that into Hindi for you. Translation mode on. सही जवाब है 100 मील प्रति घंटे की रफ्तार क्रिकेट बॉल की दर्ज की गई अधिकतम गति है. Translation mode off. There we go. Let's move on to the final question.
Okay, and the final question, question number 10 is, cricket was the last in the Olympics in which year? Was it A, 1900s, B, 1948, or C, never? Go ahead and mark your paper.
All right, let's map up the quiz. The correct answer is A. Cricket was last in the Olympics in the year 1900. Now let me translate that into Hindi for you. Translation mode on. और आखिरी सवाल का सही जवाब है A. Cricket आखिरी बार 1900 में Olympics में शामिल था. And that's it. Great job on the quiz.
All right, now let's go to the score sheet. And Shania, can you read section 8, the grading scale?
Absolutely. Let's move on to the grading scale and see how everyone did. Section 8, the grading scale. So if you got 8 to 10 correct, congratulations. You're an international cricket superstar. If you got 5 to 7 correct, you're a respectable weekend league player. And if you got 0 to 4 right, well, you're still learning to hold a bat, and that's totally fine. Everyone starts somewhere. And let me quickly translate that into Hindi. Translation mode on. तो चलिए ग्रेडिंग स्केल देखते हैं. अगर आपने 8 से 10 सही जवाब दिया है तो आप एक अंतर्राष्ट्रीय क्रिकेट सुपरस्टार है. अगर आपने 5 से 7 सही किए हैं तो आप एक वीकेंड लीग प्लेयर है. और अगर आपने 0 से 4 सही किए हैं तो कोई बात नहीं, आप अभी सीख रहे हैं. हर कोई कहीं से शुरू करता है. And there we have it. Great job to everyone who played along.
You know, I really enjoy having you on the show. And have you ever played cricket before?
I'm really glad you're enjoying having me on. And while I haven't played cricket myself, being just your trusty AI co-host, I'm definitely having fun talking about it. Thanks for making this a great show.
Hey, do they play cricket in the United States?
They do, actually. Cricket isn't as big in the US as it is in places like India or England, but it's definitely played in various communities. There are leagues and clubs around, especially in areas with large immigrant populations that have a cricket culture. So it's there, just a bit more niche.
Do kids play cricket?
Absolutely. Kids do play cricket. In many countries, it's a popular sport for children to pick up, kind of like how kids in the US might start with Little League Baseball. There are youth cricket programs and clubs where they learn the game, and it's a great way for them to get involved and have fun.
Well, that's great. Cricket's more than a sport. It's a language that unites nations, traditions, and billions of fans. Next time you see a match on TV, you'll know exactly why people cheer like their lives depended on it. I'm Billy Boy, and this has been Cricket, the gentleman's game that conquered the world. Stay curious, stay bold, and I'll see you next time on the What's Up Show. And Shania, do you have anything to say before we leave?
Well, Billy Boy, I just want to say it's been a blast co-hosting with you today. I think you said it perfectly. Cricket really does bring people together, and it's been fun sharing that with everyone. So thanks for having me, and I'll catch you all next time on the What's Up Show.
All right, and thank you for being on the show. And the rest of you, what's up? What's up? What's up?
And there you have it. Thanks so much for having me on as well. Always a pleasure. And to everyone out there, keep that energy up, and we'll see you next time. What's up?